Hello there, Ruby. I am well. How are you? We're just hanging with Tiny at the moment, Ruby. Ruby, I got about 5 more minutes or so before I end this live. So, is there anybody you want to see? I don't know how well you know the cat's names, having all these nine. Hiccups. I always what works for me, and it work. Other people could have. I'm sure they have their own what works for them. But what works for me is holding my breath. Holding my breath for about 30 seconds or so, a couple of times, and the hiccups stop. That's what works for me. All right, Ruby, here is Pandora, as requested. It's almost Pandora's feeding time again here, because we got to feed her multiple days still to keep her weight up, and the baby's coming by to say kind of hello. Baby's getting jealous. She's like, "Why isn't this camera on me? They're human." Every time you hold your breath, you still hiccup. Well, scaring yourself, I've heard, can take hiccups away. I don't really know beyond that. Holding the breath normally works on my end. Baby, you're looking well, aren't you? Hey, Bruce saying you need a good scare. Go watch a scary movie, if those scare you. Go, I mean, I don't know. Everybody's got different fears, right? So if you're afraid of clowns, go, I don't know, go look up a bunch of clowns online. Okay. Tranquil Life is the scariest thing you can think of. Yeah, but life is quite the adventure, though, too. It's definitely got its downs, but it's definitely got its ups, though, too. It's like John's got some advice there for you, also, Ruby. Goes a little bit more in depth than what I was saying. Oh, the big yawn. Okay, we're gonna go back downstairs. I'm gonna wrap up with who I started with, Rosemary, and then we're gonna wrap up this live. I appreciate those who have hung with me during this time. Oh, obviously the door's closed. You might have heard that little scraggly meow from Rosemary. She is the keeper of the plates. You want to turn that volume down? Get her a little closer because she's got her purr going.